In Program 6 for Unit 6, we'll be using this function, which is specified in the problem statement. Converting the function to a Python function is easy. We just need to remember that to say x squared, we use 2 stars, and that it is illegal in Python to write simply 12x. We need to write 12 times x. Our idea in this program is to pass f a number of evenly spaced values for x. Getting the evenly spaced values is a little tricky. We'll write a function to do it. Call our function xValues. And xValues is supposed to give us a range of values starting at this one, ending at this one, and with this many in all. So, for example, if we call xValues with 150, 450, and 4, we'd like to get 4 evenly spaced values from 150 to 450. Here are the values we'd like to get back. There are 4 values, and they are evenly spaced. There's a distance of 100 between each pair of adjacent numbers. Our first step will be to compute the size of the space between numbers. We'll call that the step. The total distance from the beginning number to the end number is 300 in this case. In general, it's the difference between begin and end. The step size is the distance, 300 in our example, divided by the number of spaces. The distance 300 in this case is broken into 3 pieces, so each piece is a distance of 100. Notice that if there are 4 numbers, there are 3 spaces. The number of spaces is always 1 less than the number of numbers. So the step size is the total distance from the beginning to the end divided by the number of spaces. What the function returns is a list of values. Each value is the beginning number plus some number of steps. Here's the beginning number with no steps added, with 1 step of 100 added, with 2 steps added, and with 3 steps added. Note that the smallest number of steps is 0, and the highest is 1 less than the number of numbers. Each value we return will be begin plus some number of steps. The number of steps can be taken from range number. If number is 4, this will take on values 0, 1, 2, and 3, which is just right. 0 is the beginning number plus no steps, and the last one is the beginning number plus, in our case, 3 steps. Let's test this function to make sure it works. We'll see what it returns in the example we've been using. This should be 4 evenly spaced values between 150 and 450. Here are the values, and everything seems to be working correctly. Now that we've come this far, the rest of the program will be easy. We'll complete it in the second screencast for this problem.